I'm Floyd Harris, and this is a Dream Big Initiative show. I'm here with a special guest all the way from UK. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Daniel. I'm from Northampton in the UK, and I grew up in Bedfordshire, just outside of London as well.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit more about your family?
My father is in financial services, and my mother is in property, and I have two younger brothers as well.
Oh, great. What childhood experiences shaped the person you are right now?
So one notable example would be, it was one Christmas, I was probably about 6 or 7, and I said to my dad, hey, I want to buy some presents for people. And he said, well, you got to go out and earn that money yourself. So it was 2 weeks before Christmas, heavy snow, really cold, and I went door to door in my local area, my local village, and I knocked on doors and I did carol singing.
Wow.
And sometimes people would slam the door, other times people would give me 200, 300, 400, 500 RMB a time. And in one night, I think the first time I went out, I earned about 2,000 RMB, which is a lot of money even nowadays.
And how did that experience really shape you?
It gave me entrepreneurial spirit, so that I have to work hard to earn something, earn money. I can't just rely on other people. You need to take initiative and go out and do it yourself.
All right, so what university did you attend?
The University of Southampton, which is in the south of the UK, and it's famous for law, maritime studies. And if you don't go to Oxford, Cambridge, the London universities, a couple of others, it's the next choice, kind of top 20 university in the UK.
Wow, and what did you study there?
International law.
Oh, great. And do you have any college experience that really shaped you that you can share?
First week, I sat down in the big law lecture hall, 400 budding law students, everybody was nervous. And our law lecturer stood up and said, right, law is the most difficult subject. You will be studying at least 50 hours a week. And live in the library, don't get boyfriends and girlfriends, just study really hard. And she said this and 3 people left.
Wow.
And even I was sat there thinking, I came to university to have fun, and I've been studying really hard in high school. Mm-hmm. But I thought, no, I'm going to stick with it. And that week, my first week at university, I made some Chinese friends.
Oh, okay.
And we went for some Chinese food, and I said, I'm interested in China, Chinese culture. And they said, well, if you're interested in China, why don't you go to China?
Oh, okay.
And that left a really big impression on me, and that paved the way for me to then come to China. I then studied at the University of Hong Kong a couple of years later on exchange, and it really opened up China for me.
Oh, great. What did you do after college, after you graduated?
So I got a Chinese government scholarship, and I moved to Tianjin in northern China, and I studied Chinese for about 9 months.
Oh,
so
wow.
Pure Chinese language program. And it's an interesting story because everyone on my course, they were becoming lawyers and judges, and I decided to go to China, which at the time sounded like a risk, but actually paid off tremendously, because it opened me up to China and the business world, and actually probably being in the most connected workplace in the world.
And you graduated with your, what degree?
International law, LLB.
Oh, great. And then when did you decide to, and what did you do right after college? Did you stay in the UK and work, or did you go?
I did some traveling around Asia, so I went to Hong Kong for a bit. I was also in Southeast Asia, so that kind of broadened my horizons and gave me a bit of a chance to travel, see the world, and learn more about experiences and cultures.
And then what brought you to China to work and to pursue your career?
Yeah, so opportunities started to open up straight away when I was in China. So as a foreigner, there was English teaching jobs, there was voiceover jobs, there was modeling jobs. His face, it doesn't look like a model, but looking different and coming from a different country did help. But it opened up quite a big network just being here in China that probably wasn't afforded to me had I been in London.
Okay. And what was the first thing or first career that you engaged in in China? What was your first business?
The first business was I had an internship in southern China, in Shenzhen, in a very small Spanish company that did import-export, mainly for coffee beans.
Okay.
And that opened up a huge network. It opened up business opportunities, client-facing kind of experiences, and that really instilled some sort of vision that I could do business here in China.
Oh, great! All right. And after that, what was your? How did you get into more like social media and things like that?
So I always wanted to do the YouTube thing.
Okay.
I always wanted to be famous and have a YouTube channel.
And you took that social media and you transformed it into a company, right? So can you tell us, our viewers, a little bit more about that and like how did it start and what is it doing now?
So it started off with producing content first. So I never had the vision of I'm going to create content and then make money from it. The key was always create something first, free, then the money will come. So I started creating content and then I started to get approached by other companies. Hey, can you do videos for us? We'll pay you, partnership deals. And one thing or one client led to another client and it just built up from there. It also opened up other opportunities, so consultancy, marketing. You are officially a marketing specialist, even though I don't like that word specialist, but certainly because I was learning by doing and working out what was working nicely, then that created more opportunities for myself. Hosting now, I'm doing hosting with different companies on stage, which helps with public speaking, confidence, and opening up your network as well.
Okay. And so what are some of the brands or companies that you work with?
I've worked in all different industries, from fitness to luxury to clothing. Some notable examples would be Myprotein, big company. I've worked with a lot of education institutions, so EHL, the Hospitality Business School. I worked with Wellington College here in China. I've worked with some tea brands. So I've worked with some vitamin companies, supplement companies.
So when you speak of collaboration, so what is it that you bring to these companies? What do you exactly collaborate with? What's your benefit for these companies to hire you?
Yeah. So monetary is great, so they pay you to make the videos, but also it increases your fan base and they utilize your current fan base as well. So they're tapping into the amount of fans that you have. It's also content. You're creating more content, opening up the brand to a wider audience, and also you're tapping into their network as well. So it's a two-way street, win-win.
Thank you, Daniel, for such a wonderful conversation. We're going to continue it in the next part, but thank you. And let's do our slogan. Dream big.